tell us the latest with Andre Arshavin, please?
There's no news about Arshavin and not about anybody else. That's why I cannot give you anything at the moment. It's all quiet.
Zenit St. Petersburg was saying that a fee has been agreed. Is that not true?
Not true.
Do you feel that you are far away from agreeing, though?
You know, far in this job, far does mean nothing and a lot, because I believe that we are not close to conclude any transfer at the moment. You speak about Arshavin or anybody else. So I'm sorry to disappoint you, but that's the reality.
Do you still remain optimistic, though, that it will happen before the deadline?
I don't know, frankly, because the time is getting short, and at the moment it is. I'm more focused to win the game tomorrow, because we know we are in front of a big game, and for me the most important is to focus on that.
You told us that there were negotiations between the two clubs. Are they still ongoing, or have they broken down?
Well, that cannot help us to win the game tomorrow anyway. And if a player should come in, it will be after tomorrow's game anyway. So that is at the moment not a big concern.
Has there been any interest from you in Micah Richards at Manchester City?
I like the player, but we have not gone for him. We have not gone for him, no.
It seems a bit strange, though, that Zenit is saying that they have agreed a fee. And
well, I cannot. I'm responsible for the statement we make, but I cannot be responsible for the statements the other clubs make. Zenit looks to different voices coming out of their club. I'm not sure always that it is the official voice, you know, and it is being said that from coming out from them, but I believe what I see and what I hear directly.
You said a couple of weeks ago that you wanted to respect your principles in terms of the way you deal with transfers. Have you found this an easy transfer to deal with?
Yes, because we asked, you know, all the transfers are always very difficult. When they are open, they look more difficult, but behind closed doors, they are always very difficult.
Arsenal, this discussion seems to have been made very public. I don't really remember it recently.
That's why I do not want to talk about it.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem.
But you don't share my opinion about that, because for me it's of little interest. You know, I can understand that when the transfer window is open, it makes headlines. But I told you many times I like quality football, and that is more important for me to have one more player here.
Have you been involved in a transfer like this before, where from the other side it's just almost one-way traffic?
There are 2-3 clubs, yes.
I mean, does this serve as a distraction really from what Arsenal have been achieving?
For me, it's not a distraction, because what is important is that the team continues to focus on the Championship and the FA Cup and the Champions League.
But in terms of...
It is a distraction for you, but not for me.
Do you think if you don't sign him, you're going to be short for the rest of the season, or you have to carry on without him?
No, we have Fabregas who will come back, Rosicky is back in training, Walcott will come back. So we have plenty of players who are coming back. It is for us 3 new signings when they come back.
Do you think all this has overshadowed Arsenal's recent performances? Maybe that's been...
I feel yes, but there again, I believe that let's be quiet, focused, and continue to... We are in a strong position. We are in a good position in the Premier League. We are in a good position in the Champions League. We are in a good position in the FA Cup. Let's take advantage of that and let people talk. Our job is to focus on what we want to achieve, and we got fair criticism this year, but we overcome that, and I think we are hungrier than ever, and that's a good opportunity to show that tomorrow.
Where do things stand with Eduardo? How close is he to actually playing for you?
Eduardo needs 1 or 2 more games. I believe we will organise a game behind closed doors maybe next week, and he should go as well for the Croatian national team on international friendly, should get the game there. So after he should be ready.
I'll just ask you about Everton. You've been impressed with the way that they've the run that they're on at the moment, particularly Tim Cahill, who's stepped in and played that striker's role.
He's a striker. They are doing well. I think they have a similar run to ours. That's why it will be a very decisive game tomorrow. And he's a kind of guy who likes to come from deep. He's good in the air, and always comes up with a goal.
And for you, Robin van Persie recently has been in good form, and he seems to have put his injury problems behind him. You've been happy with the way.
That's the good news of the season. We have lost Robin van Persie in the second half of the season. Last year, what people forget, we lost Van Persie and Rosicky last year in the second part of the season. And of course, this year he has a sustained run, and you can see when he's a sustained run, he scores goals, and he makes goals as well. But is for me, in his position, as important as the scoring goals.
Will William Gallas, he's fit again on the bench, is he likely to be involved, do you think?
Yeah, of course, he's likely to be involved tomorrow. I have not picked the team yet, but he will be with us, of course.
I mean, if you're looking to play him, would that be maybe at the expense of De Jure?
You will see at the expense of who it will be. That depends on the games and depends on what kind of opposition we have, you know.
Last one, Ian.
The 200 millionth fan will come to a Premier League game tonight, apparently. What do you put the popularity of the Premier League down to, and how does it compare to league matches in France, perhaps?
I believe I put it mainly down to a global thing, global atmosphere. That is a huge history of supporting. That is maybe made the biggest success. Vocal support, consistent support from the fans. After that, the second thing that has been preserved here in the Premiership, despite huge influx of foreign players, and manages a massive commitment and positive attitude. If I speak to people from foreign countries, they watch always on Saturday the game because of that. Massive commitment. Teams go really for it. They do not do as if. They really go for it. And that's why we have to preserve that, you know, because that makes the popularity of the English game.
Okay, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.